professional fight.
And he's down again.
He is in trouble.
Down for the shot.
A quick right.
Combination.
They called him Iron Mike, a storm raging inside the ring. Behind that icy stare was the story of a Brooklyn kid who rose from the shadows of the streets to become a heavyweight legend. Mike Tyson wasn't just a boxer, he was a phenomenon. His power was destructive, his charisma magnetic, and his life a whirlwind of controversy. But among his 58 professional bouts, 5 fights etched his name into history. Let's step into the moments that left the world in awe. First, Tyson versus Trevor Berbick, 1986, the birth of a king. November 22nd, 1986, Las Vegas shimmered under neon lights straight out of the 80s. In the ring's corner stood a young Tyson, black trunks, hands wrapped tight, ready to claim a title that would make him the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Trevor Berbick, the reigning champion, had no idea a hurricane was coming. By round 2, Tyson was dismantling Berbick with lethal precision. Berbick collapsed, rose, then fell again, like a puppet with its strings cut. That night, the world witnessed the coronation of a new king. Tyson, Kid Dynamite, seized the WBC belt at just 20 years old. And with that, the Tyson era began.
Then a right hand right in the temple bone, and he's in trouble here. He reels backwards. See what's happened. And it's
Second, Tyson versus Michael Spinks, 1988. 2 years later, Tyson was an unstoppable force, but one name lingered. Michael Spinks, the undefeated champion others avoided. Dubbed the fight of the century, Tyson earned $20 million, yet no one predicted it would end faster than microwaving popcorn.
As we expected, and Spinks ready to mix it up with him. Tyson along the rope is shut. Uppercut landed inside.
91 seconds. That's all Tyson needed to drop Spinks twice. Fans paying top dollar might have felt robbed, but history remembers this as Tyson's peak. After this, no one dared question it. He was the most devastating force on earth.
For Michael Spinks to fight Mike Tyson in the unification series.
A right hand right on the chin.
Third, Tyson versus Buster Douglas, 1990. But every legend has a turning point. February 1990, in Tokyo, far from America's spotlight, disaster awaited. Buster Douglas, a 42-1 underdog, was supposed to be easy prey. But Tyson forgot, boxing isn't just physical, it's mental. In round 10, time froze. Tyson, untouchable, invincible, crashed to the canvas. His eyes dazed, scrambling for his mouthguard. In that moment, the myth of the baddest man on the planet shattered. Douglas wept. Tyson stood stunned, and the world learned. In the ring, nothing lasts forever.
still coming forward, and there is just a great uppercut. And it's that uppercut that had Mike back reeling and then followed up.
Fourth, Tyson versus Evander Holyfield won, 1996. 6 years after Tokyo, Tyson sought redemption. But his opponent wasn't just a boxer. Evander Holyfield was a warrior with the heart of a lion. Critics doubted Holyfield, but this fight would teach a lesson about grit versus fury.
As soon as he hit him, he got him ready.
Tyson messing with that.
When they get close, tie him up for sure and tie him up right away. But Evander's a warrior. He will fight. He wants it. Before they let him have some in a round.
Good four.
Achieving warrior. There he is.
Oh, down goes Tyson. A left hook.
Evander Holyfield is letting it all hang out.
They can pick it up.
Tyson, the early round destroyer, was exhausted. Holyfield, master of strategy, chipped away at his stamina. In round 11, Tyson fell, not from a punch, but from sheer fatigue. This loss wasn't an ending, but a sign. The Tyson era was fading.
It's the witness. perfect fight.
No matter what happens from here on in, we honor Holyfield. Holyfield continues to dig.
And his place is the slug, and he just unloads hook, right hand, uppercut, and mixes them up. Mike is in trouble here, and he's just getting teed off on him. But Mike won't go down, and you'll see a good left hand and a right hand here. That starts.
Fifth Tyson versus Holyfield 2, 1997. June 28th, 1997. What should have been a comeback became chaos. Frustrated by Holyfield's defense, Tyson did the unthinkable. He bit Holyfield's ear. Twice. Blood spilled. Fans screamed. Boxing was no longer sport, but primal theater.
That hurts like hell, but he certainly had a big bite.
Cochran's eyes.
Oh, my goodness. On 3. Now, a left hook.
You know, it's funny, Mike was having his best
He
run.
hit him again. He looks at that one, at that bite. Now here's just see it. Look at him. You can see it. You can see it. There it is.
Disqualified. Fined $3 million. Reputation in ruins. Behind the scandal was a broken man. Tyson later confessed, "I wanted to die that night." This was his darkest hour. A bitter end to a once glorious saga. Mike Tyson isn't a hero. He isn't a villain. He's human, flawed, ferocious, and unforgettable. From Brooklyn to glory, prison to pop culture, his story reminds us. Legends aren't just about wins. Sometimes it's the losses and comebacks that make them eternal.
Now you see he's got his hand, he's got it right there. He's got his mouth on it. See it? See it?
As Tyson himself once said, "Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. But you keep fighting." This is Iron Mike, the storm that never truly quieted.